Unlike many countries, the United States has favored localized control of schools. American schools have looked to local citizens to decide what should be taught and how it should be taught. Though the federal and state government involvement in education minimized the control over local schools, America still gives educational authority to state government over federal. From school maintenance to curriculum selection, the state carries most of the educational authority. The state determines graduation requirements for students, and some states even have state authorities choose their school textbooks. The 10th Amendment gives the states authority on educational policy. The federal government didn't even issue any educational policies until the 1960s. The role of federal government in education is to ensure students and teachers constitutional rights. They also suggest best practices for teaching, but it's up to the state or district whether to put those practices into place. In addition, the federal government gives funding to schools who meet certain criteria, and this funding is often too good to pass up. This funding gives the federal government more power over schools, as is the case with the No Child Left Behind Act, which required states to have more rigorous standards for students and gave a new level of federal oversight into education. So, who should have more power over education? Should the federal government be allowed to set standards for the states in order for the states to get funding? Should we adopt a more centralized education?